Hey guys, Dissection of violence here. Um, it's been a long one, long weekend. I made a few mistakes this weekend. One or two per promotion. Really gonna work on that this weekend. I'm gonna stay really focused. Try to make as little to no mistakes as possible. But yeah, guys, let's get into it. So, so we got Contender Series, Week 3. Um. This should be a good one, actually. We got uh we got five fights again. To start off, we have Luciano Pereira versus Felipe dos Santos. Felipe dos Santos, he's a shoot to box fighter. Uh he's got some power. He can be dangerous on the feet. He's got a really high stance. He's got an okay blast double. His jiu-jitsu's alright as well. He faced decent competition, a lot better than Pereira's, I think. Um, it's a hard one for me, because Pereira, I'm he's got nasty hands, and I do think, although he isn't coached by the greatest, he's not coached well. Um, I still think he's got a good shot of winning it, especially by KO. Or landing the more effective shots here. I'm gonna go with Felipe dos Santos, but a sprinkle on Luciano Pereira by KO is definitely a good option for depending on the odds. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be a fun fight. Um, Definitely be interested. I'd be really shocked to see if this went to a decision. Moving on, Robbie Ring taking on Pajuelo. Louis Pajuelo is an interesting striker. Um, if I could just pull out my notes here on him. Let's see. So he's got good pressure, decent hands, some okay hips. Like he'll have a good, nice initial sprawl. But the thing about him, I don't. He's very susceptible to leg kicks. He's very hittable. His grappling isn't great. And who's he fought? Now I know where this. I'm falling under the same trap, thinking, man, Peru's on fire right now. You should be able to win here. Robbie Ring isn't great. He's beat a lot of nobody good, going life or death with Jacob Kilborn until he eventually got the win. I don't know, man. This is a hard one. It's grappler versus striker. Um, I think Robbie Ring has more of a plan going in, but I don't think the thing with with these guys from Peru, I don't think it'd be a smart idea to fade them again, like over and over. So if you are playing ring, I'd play a little smaller, especially at the odds they're at now. I think they're like negative 180 to negative 200. I think Luis Paulo has a really good shot of winning this one. Um, so I'm gonna pass on this fight. Look for a live spot, but I wouldn't blame somebody if they bet either side, or we're confident in Ring. It's a weird fight for me. But yeah, moving on. Josephine Knutson versus Isis Verbeek. So this is a hard one for me because Isis Verbeek doesn't really take the sport too seriously. She has a good training. Like she has like not like world class training, but like good training, I'd say. But she works under Boys coaches. I do think I do think Verbeek's striking is better. Um, And since they're both kickboxers, I do see a better path to victory for Verbeek. The thing with Knutson is I like her clinch a little better. I could be wrong, but I like Knutson's clinch, and I see a lot of cage control time against the cage. Verbeek has a tendency to back up and put herself against the cage a lot. I do believe that'll be a good spot for Josephine to exploit. She trains under All Stars training gyms, so I do think that will be a good, advantage for her. I do rate her gym better than Verbeek's gym. Um, I'm gonna go with Nuts in here, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Verbeek pull an upset. I don't have a play on this fight yet. Moving on, we have Kayak Brito versus Oban Elliott. Oban Elliott, he hasn't let me down so far. Given last time I didn't play much on him, if at all, I should have. The guy's he's pretty well rounded. He's got okay boxing. His kicks are non-existent. If anything, they're leg kicks. Um, James Sheehan, I'd say, and Matthew Bonner are his best wins. Um, I think the guy's talented, man. The thing about Oban is his cardio is suspect, and Cage Warriors is, they always usually choke under the bright lights. This is a huge opportunity for him, and he's facing someone who I believe is very a winnable fight. A guy who, in my opinion, is too comfortable on his back. He does work to get up with sweep submissions, but he does get a little too comfortable off his back, especially when the stuff doesn't work. He's had some decent experience. He's got some power in his hands. He definitely could knock out Elliott. I'm gonna go with Elliott here, just being having more tools to win this fight. But I definitely think Kayak's a dangerous threat to Oban, and Oban might be choking like most of the Cage Warriors guys once they get over here to the UFC where all the big fish are. But yeah, I think Oban Elliott wins this one. I'm gonna go by decision, but this is a fight where I wouldn't be surprised if either man got a finish or if Brito won a decision. It's a really hard fight to call for me. Uh, Moving on, Zachary Reese versus Eli Aronoff. So the thing with Aronoff that I like is he's relentless with his takedowns. Israelis, Maycine, they're looking for guys from Israel so they can get more backing. Um, you know, he's got decent wins. Um, uh, Kasiakowicz is actually pretty good, and he made him look, you know, average. I think Zachary Reese is a lot more talented than Marius. He's just lacking on experience, and I haven't seen him pass round one yet. He's faced a lot of bums as well. Aronov was supposed to face Ryan Loder. That would have been a nice fight to see. Um, I would have rather seen that fight. But yeah, Eli Aronov, negative 145. I took that. I didn't realize the line would move the way it is. Zach Reese is now the favorite. I don't see how he is. I believe more talented, and I believe he has more ways to finish. But I don't. His talent is still pretty there's a big question mark on his name. He's still pretty unproven. Whereas Eli has actually shown a lot well, not a lot, but like some decent skill. I do think it's going to be enough to take out Zachary Reese here. I'm going to go with Eli here. Not as confident as I once was, but I do think he has a good shot at winning this one. If I can go by most confident picks, number one, damn, I'm not confident really in any. I don't know. I can't even say. They're all around the same confidence for me. Sorry guys, I this is one of the first times in history of me doing this. I won't have like a most confident prediction. Um, I have to say I have to go Felipe dos Santos. No, I can't even. I'm gonna go Joseph. Oh my God, Josephine Knutson, and then my second pick would be. Yeah, I think that would be it. Knutson's my. She's not even really a confident pick. She's just a little bit past a slight lean. But yeah, guys, like, subscribe. I'm gonna have PFL video up here shortly for you guys. Yeah, and keep showing love. I really appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I'll see you next time.